Well, hey, y'all. Hey. Welcome back to the hostess with the mostest. I've always wanted to say that. Y'all say me no mind. Oh, my gosh. Welcome back to Sharinabelli, everybody. Welcome in if it's your first time. My name is Sharon. Channel name is Sharinabelli. Yeah, Sharinabelli. Um, Thank you so very much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys more than what you know, more than what I can say. Thank you, and thank you. But over here at Sharina Belly, guys, let me just tell you, we do little mukbangs, we do little commentary, we do a little clap back in, just a tiny bit. We do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. Okay. Um, so thank you so very much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I truly do. Listen, guys, I just did a video not that long ago. Okay, I just did a video, and I think I titled it something about reaching out and touching someone, making this world a somewhat better place, something to that effect. Now that can be achieved, guys, even by speaking truth to whomever, okay? Because some of you folk might say, oh, Sharina Belly, you do this and you talk about this and you talk about. But if you speak in what you perceive to be true, calling them out on their untrue, I think that's some type of a service to a individual. You know, I think it's a service to somebody to do that. You know, I mean, we're not talking about ripping into nobody's veins or anything, but just letting them know, listen, if it don't sound right, it probably ain't right. And I don't see the harm in telling somebody when you feel like they're telling tales. I don't see the harm in it. Um, Especially with the person who I talk about somewhat, you know, who I talk do a lot of commentary on sometimes. I was watching one of her videos, lives, whatever it was. It was titled something about it was time to, what did it say? Time to private her and wreck lives. Something about misery loving company. Well, girl, I'm just here to tell you, nobody told you to start posting all them lies up here on YouTube about your private life. Nobody told you to do that. I feel like she's upset now, y'all. She's upset. She's mad because people are not falling for all the lies. You can't make nonsense make sense, MA. You can't do that, you know? She over there hiding in the dark, telling all kinds of untruths. Guys, y'all might hear some noise. They still doing some work to the building. But the thing is, like I said, she gets upset, and I know she is, because she's reading these comments and people are making it clear that they're not believing. You know, some of her viewers are making it clear that what a lot of stuff that she's saying is making no sense. And if it's not making sense, it must be some lies afoot. It got to be some lies afoot if stuff is just sounding like ABC, MOP. You know, it's just not in some any kind of sequent order. It's not. It's just like she's reaching all over the place and she's mad because people are not are not falling for the stuff. She should be used to this by now because people have been trying to speak to her, speak truth to her. And I don't think there's anything wrong. I think there's a sense of trying to snap them out or whatever. But then you have some people who are just so far gone into the weeds, they can't find themselves out, but you still continue to try to speak truth because you know what she's speaking is so much untruth being told. And listen, we say we a part of Almighty's family. Well, I don't know of any creator who wants to dip and dab in a bunch of falsehood. You know, I don't know why people haven't brought themselves a clue or vow or something and understand that, you know, it's easier to tell the truth than to tell a pack of lies. And you can't get mad, MA, when people are just not believing it. Because, listen, if it sounds too good to be true, it's probably just not true. It's probably just not true. And people are calling you on it and you're in your feelings about it. Ain't no need to go on there getting in your feelings. Just understand that everybody is not as stupid as you might want to think. Now, yeah, there's a lot of people who are going to fall for your BC. I said BC instead of BS. There's some people who are going to fall for it, but those people are probably some people who are maybe similar to your kind of thinking, you know. And sometimes, it's in the word. I read it somewhere that it's going to come a day and time that people are going to want their ears tickled with all kind of untruth. And they're going to fall for it hook, line, and sinker. They're going to be happy to hear it. But not everybody's going to be that way. So we kind of do them a service. In my opinion, we kind of do them a service when we speak truth to them, you know? Whether or not they want to accept it or not, but as long as we're speaking truth and letting them understand or helping them to understand that what you're saying is making no sense at all. We're not buying, we're not falling for it. I mean, but as long as we're doing that in some type of a constructive way, not to, you know, because I'm never going to try to tear the fur off of anybody. I'm just not. That's just my way that I do things. I prefer to do things, you know. I'm never going to try to do that. But I am going to try to speak truth to what lies I pick up on, okay? I'm not living that life. I'm not over there looking at how she's doing things. But when she bring it back to YouTube and saying all kinds of wishy-gushy stuff, and you know, wait a minute, hold tight, stop the presses. Something ain't right here. Come on, you can't pee on everybody's head and tell them it's raining. Because some people going to know that's a foul odor. Pee don't smell like rain, and rain don't smell like pee. So we is better get it together and understand in our mind when we go here on this YouTube app, Facebook, wherever, TikTok, or wherever you go, just tell the truth. Just be honest. And if you're not being honest, you don't know how, just know that there's going to be some people who are going to come and they're going to pull your card. They're going to pull your card. Some people do it a little rougher than others. But pull your card, they will. And like I said, I'm not over here to bust no blood veins out on nobody. But speak the truth, I will. Now, it's just if it don't sound right, guys, because I'm not over there living next door to her, so I don't know what she's got going on actually. But if things just sound gibberish, I'm going to call it. I'm going to speak on it. I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to do it in a way that make her understand there's no hatred involved in any of it. If anything, it's just the opposite. I'm trying to love you to some truth. And that's anybody. That's anybody. She over there in the dark or in the gray areas over there. Talking now, she talking about some filters. Talking about she doing the filters because she been doing filters for years. No, you've been camouflaging with the filters for years. Trying to make somebody think that you look one way, and it's a deception. It's a deception. I mean, you can do it if you want to. That's your prerogative. But don't get mad if people understand what the truth is. You know? And I think telling the truth, and I can't say it enough, guys. I think telling the truth is it can be somewhat a form of caring. It can be. Because if you didn't care, you would let them walk around in them with them blinders on their whole from beginning to end. Just go head on with it. Just go right ahead and keep on doing it. If it makes you feel good, do it. You love it, I like it. You like it, I love it. But I ain't from that cloth. I ain't cut from that cloth. I'ma tell you when something's smelling kind of not so right. Okay, that's how that goes with me. So yeah, so I just did that video talking about. Now it's probably not going to get a lot of play because it's like whenever I don't talk about MA, it's like a lot of times some of you guys, you won't watch or you won't comment, you won't, engage with the channel at all, with my channel at all. So, but anywho, we're going to keep going as best we can to, just, like I said, speak truth to power. And I think that's a form of caring. And that's all I was trying to actually convey in my last video, guys. Let's just love ourselves, love someone else, even if it means letting them know that, hey, you telling some untruths. You telling some untruths. You telling some untruths. Did you hear me? I say you're telling some untruths. And if they get upset, get in their feelings, oh well, what you gonna do about it? Can't do nothing. They're gonna, be upset because they were busted. And they realize that they can't pull the wool over everybody's eyes. Just ain't gonna be done. So you just have to be mad, be glad, get yourself some healthy trash bags, do whatever you gotta do to recognize what's going on. Everybody ain't out here hating on you because you think you got the world's most gorgeous body and things like that. If you want to be, if you want to deceive yourself in that way, go right ahead. That's your prerogative. I can't do anything about that. That's strictly how you want to move. I can't say nothing about it and not unless, but other than to tell you that I beg to differ. I just beg to differ. And perhaps that's why those filters are being used because you know what the truth is too. You know that it ain't about it like that. And you know that you're getting older. Gravity is taking hold. Things is kind of like going the way that they naturally going to go. And you see that, and you know that. But let's get back to Rex a little bit. And then I'm going to get on up out of here. Nobody's forcing you to put this mess out here with Rex. You're doing that because you're calling yourself wanting somebody to be jealous. Like you got this young thing. And, you're living this grand kind of life with this young person. But people already know what the deal. They know what the outcome of that's going to be. And deep down inside, you do too, M.A. You know what's going to end up happening. So you go ahead and you just ride the waves until the daggone waters turn flat. Because turn flat, the water shall. And those waves will be no longer wavy. And then, but listen, I said this once before. I've said it a couple of times before. M.A. To thine own self be true. If you don't want to be true with everybody else, because everybody else, anybody who's got a half a brain, they can put one and one together and come up with two. Now you got some people who got less than half a brain. They put one and one together and they come up with seven. You keep going on and fooling them people. But don't get mad because you can't fool everybody. Okay? Don't get upset because you can't pull everybody into your madness. Okay? Because everybody not going to go. Whew. I got to get ready to get up off of here. I'm talking about go. I got to go because these bugs is starting to. I'm over here scratching on my wrist because they out here trying to suck a little blood. They're trying to get a little blood. And I got to get up out of here. But listen. So yeah, that to me in my mind, and I'm not trying to dress nothing up or dress it down. I'm just saying a lot of times when we speak truth to so-called power or not so much power, we could be doing them a service as well. We can be, doing something constructive in their lives. And I think that has to do with a little bit of maybe caring. Okay? Because I told y'all a long time ago, I don't cut anybody out. I don't have any heavens or hell to send nobody to. I just don't. And I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I got that power. I just don't. But she needs to be pushed, shook a little bit, so she'll understand that not everybody's going to go for the lies. Anyway, that being said, guys, I'm going to get on up out of here. Like I said, I'm scratching and digging now because I'm sitting outside and these bugs out here, they trying to get us. They trying to get their breakfast, their lunch, or something. Probably get dinner, too. Because it feel like, oh, no, they going for all three at the same time, child. Woo! But thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Share me out. Send me some comments. I know some of you will. And before I forget, I did another video telling you guys about what had happened after the doctor, because I didn't get an opportunity to say so while I was in Wendy. And I was asking for feedback on information on holistic medicines and things like that. Somebody sent me some information and I wanted to just publicly say thank you for that. I appreciate that. Got to do my little homework and everything and researching and all. But I appreciate that that time you took out of your day to do that for me. I certainly appreciate it. Thank you ever so much. So guys, listen, time to go now. I love you and I mean it. There's nothing you can do about it, guys. Okay? I want you to love yourself. Love yourself. Tell yourself you love yourself. There's nothing wrong with it. Tell someone else. Love someone else and let them know that you love them as well. Nothing wrong with it, okay? I love you. Again, I love you and I mean it. And again, there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing, okay? So, thank you so very much, guys. And listen, if you haven't subscribed to Sharinabelli yet, please subscribe to the channel. Like the video, please, if you will. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I come back with another video, guys. We got some big plans as far as, when the channel, when we can get it up to that 2K mark or that 3K mark, we're going to be doing some other little things over here. So I want you guys to go ahead on and subscribe so you won't miss nothing. I don't want you to miss nothing. So subscribe, like, comment, and share. Okay? I really and gratefully, truly appreciate each and every one of you. From the bottom of my heart, I do. I say thank you, okay? So until the next time I see you, or you see me, or however this thing is supposed to be, I'm going to say toodaloo. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, everybody. Almighty peace and blessings. Enjoy this day. It's a little bit on the warm side, but enjoy this day anyway, nonetheless, okay? Don't forget to keep Almighty first in all you do. Okay? Bye.